Namaste and welcome to this exciting episode of Sattology Debunking Mythology. So today, do like, share and subscribe to our channel and make it known to many people. It's educational and no politics. Zero politics today. Okay. Now, coming to the South Asia, what's the future of South Asia looks like? South Asia is a term used in American textbooks and British textbooks and other places to call that landmass as South Asia. There is only one economy which is functional in that Asia, in Asia, and that is India. So they are referring to India but calling it South Asia. So the term South Asia is a colonial term used by the British cartographers for the British audience and for the military purposes. That was most commonly used before. And the American agencies use the word South Asia for their own political military purposes. It has nothing to do with the land. So let me tell you what is common in South Asia. The common in South Asia is Hindu. Hindus are in all countries of South Asia. Number one. Number two, Sanatan Dharma, or a culture based on Veda, Purana, Mahabharata, Ramayana, is common across all countries of South Asia. I'm doing this show for people who can understand English. What is the third thing common across South Asia? Is Hindu temples. Common. Now, which countries have tried to break it because of Islam religion? Is Pakistan, Bangladesh. These are the two countries who don't want to be in South Asia. They want to be in Arabian country, Arabian land. All due to the political machinations of the British dividers, I would say dividers, not even colonizers, like colonizers, dividers, what do we call it? Evil British machinations. That's how it happened. So the Islam is not natural to South Asia. Islam is a religion belonging to Middle East. It was a conquering religion on South Asia. So whatever Muslim countries you see, Pakistan and Bangladesh, are the gifts of British to create those countries actually. And Bangladesh, I will correct myself. Bangladesh was created by India. And the Pakistan was created by the British, East and West Pakistan. In 71, India broke those two countries. Now let me show you a little bit of map so you understand what I'm saying. It's a very random division of India. Random in the sense that there is no logic being used over there. Now, when you see this map, what you see, and I'm going to show it to you, this is what they did not teach you in the classes. So Pakistan was created as a Muslim country from overall Hindu background to give them a land. Most of the original parts of Pakistan during the time of independence did not even want to join Pakistan. And it is filled with histories from Mahabharata and Ramayana. Places are all filled up like this. This Pakistan word itself is, we had a show that how Pashtun and like this is an acronym. It's not even a name, Pakistan. It's an acronym. It was created to steal the land from the original. So what the Islamists and attackers could not do in so many thousands of hundreds of years, not thousands also, hundreds of years, was done by the British. So it's an artificial state existing. When you say South Asia, it's an artificial state. Hindus are wiped out because of Islamic zealotism. Hindus are wiped out in this country from 21% in 1947 to less than 2% today. Constant kidnapping of Hindu women is the norm of the day. This entire region is mentioned in Mahabharata sacred Indian text before 1947. Also, it was filled with a lot of Hindu temples. Even today, there are some Hindus left there, and I don't know what is going to happen to them. So it's a stolen, it's a British carved out this place, and it's a mess today because the religious fragmentation and religious attacks on Hindus have destroyed this place completely. Also, this place was used by the American intelligence agencies to create problems for India constantly. If you look at British and American connections, then the British actually divided this land and Americans actually continued the British agenda. So it's a failed state. Now, one more country you forgot in South Asia is Afghanistan. Afghanistan's the word origin is coming from Ashtakan, and later on it was always changed, but it was also historically part of Hindu country. Afghanistan was Hindu, Pakistan is a Hindu country, Pakistan is an artificial name, Afghanistan is also artificial name because the real name of Afghanistan is Gandhar. Pakistan's real name is Panchanad, Sindhu. There are 3-4 states there. And Balochistan's original name is Som Ashram. Som Ashram. Okay, these are the original names, Sanskrit names of this place. And many parts of Iran, you see Zoroastrianism, were also part of this. In Sanskrit, the name is Parsik, which is Farsi today. But Parsik was the name actually. So this is the story of Pakistan, a failed intelligence operation by the British and a complete lawless land where no British can be safe. This is a history from Mahabharata and Ramayana, and today's what you see actually is identity crisis over there. And if you ask the people of Pakistan today, they'll say, "I'm come from Iraq or Iran, ancestors from Afghan." They are ashamed to say that they were children produced from atrocities on Hindu women, their grandmothers, great grandmothers. Okay, I I hope you understand what I'm saying. So they have to say they belong there. So what it means is they're accepting what happened to them. Okay. So this state is a failed country, cannot produce any economic output. The only country which produces of worthwhile in this entire region is India. Okay. Bangladesh, the same story. Bangladesh recently they had that operation where a unknown dictator, Nobel laureate, was installed to kill Hindus. Millions of Hindus have been killed now, thousands maybe, millions displaced. In fact, they killed the richest Hindu businessman, and all with the help of many factors of American and British agencies. Because Pakistan is used by everybody. Okay, so there is only one country which produces economic output in this entire region. Americans should understand this. This is the real history I'm telling you from an Indian American. Now, this country, thousands of Hindus are kicked out, killed, and no outrage in the American media, no British media. So, what is the future? Future is going to be very bleak. So, Pakistan will be broken down into 4 parts or 5 parts, and if they know how to respect Hindus or convert back to Sanatan Dharma, Hindu, become a Hindu again, then they can join back India. Otherwise, not possible. Not possible because they just hate Hindus so much. Their own parents, their own grandparents, they hate. Okay. They hate their own ancestry. How can any society survive when you hate your own ancestry? You cannot. You cannot survive. It's logically not possible. Nepal is a Hindu country overtaken by communist ideas and destructive democratic ideas. Democracy is exported by the United States to control other countries. So sometimes they talk in unison and sometimes they divide. So Bangladesh will meet the same fate of Pakistan exactly because religious atrocities on their ancestors or ancestral communities actually removes your own identity. Your identity is built on your ancestors and the land with which you live on. What to speak about India, everybody knows, and today, as we speak, there are a lot of racist attacks on Indians in America by the Trump's party. And so it's going on right now. So India is the superpower, you can say, of the future, and very stable country, and a lot of propaganda in the West, okay, which is Khalistani propaganda and all this propaganda, which is all created by the American and British intelligence agencies. They're directly to be blamed for that. But anyway, I mean, when you dig a hole for others, you are the first one to fall in that hole. Remember that always. There's another English saying: when your houses are made of glass, don't throw stones at others. That's exactly happening with USA today. Now, this is India, and this is another land which I want to cover in South Asia, which is Myanmar. Myanmar is a Buddhist country and a Hindu country, and 70% of them, or 85% of them, are Hindus and Buddhists, very closely affiliated to India. A lot of problems have been created against India by George Bush Jr.'s wife, the radical Christian, I would call her terrorist sympathizer, to kill Hindus in Manipur and other places. Again, same propaganda like Pakistan. Shame on her for acting on Pakistan's behalf or for Pakistani machinations. She will not succeed. Indian Americans see that, and we will oppose her actions. Her actions are same in line with what she did, what her people did in Afghanistan. So creating terrorism against Hindus and Buddhists, not acceptable. So karma, my book is there. Read it. Karma is a bitch. This book is there. Please read it. You'll see what I'm saying. Collective karma, individual karma, both are applicable. So the karma, the law of karma, is going to take care of her. Because as a civilian, we cannot do anything. We can only speak or voice our concern. So Myanmar is a Hindu-Buddhist country, which is also part of South Asia. It is part of it because I tell you the original definition of Bharatvarsh is from Himalaya to the ocean. So Himalaya ends here, and that is the parallel line which goes this way from Ujjain to Central Asia, Ujjain and Rohtak. So parallel to that, if you cut this line here, then many parts of Iran and many parts of Afghanistan, they're all part of South Asia. Okay, like here, this line, and Burma is definitely included, and parts of Thailand and also Malaysia also included in terms of South Asia. The current maps don't show correctly. I will go by the original Bharatvarsh definition. So lot of parts included, including up till I will go till this part, Kuning, for South Asia. So large countries, including Laos, and all these countries are part of South Asia in terms of actual spread. Therefore, was always known as Malaya Dweep, Malaya Dweep, Malaya Ocean. This South China Sea must be renamed as Malaya Ocean also. because it's part of Malaysia, India, original part of India. China was a small province on this part. So we need to revise the education in the American education textbooks with this kind of information. Many of my books can help you do that. And also the correct purpose of this education. No more British colonial education in American textbooks. And I'm making this video just to educate some of the educators. You can engage us, Sattology, to help us draft the new books. Last time I was involved in some book revision in California, a Chinese was leading the group, which I felt very offensive. A Chinese speaking about India. Looked like Chinese intelligence agencies were part of revising the textbooks of California. And Californian textbooks are used as a national benchmark in USA. So all this information must be correctly shared. Now, why I'm saying this information? Uh, Politically, I already said what is going to happen in 2025. What I want to see in 2025 is what exactly I said, that the history textbooks need to be rewritten in USA. USA has discriminated a lot against Native Americans till date, and now Indian Americans. Believe me, we say loudly, and we are willing to take political action with the like-minded people within the US political system. So it is important that all types of hate need to be given up. Now, what we do is also at Sattology is we have courses on Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata every Monday and Friday. You can join. And also we have courses on yoga and other uh, topics related to Hindus, Sanatan Dharma, which you can also join from wherever you are, especially within the United States. Join us in big numbers. And also we have courses on businesses on Thursday and Fridays to help people run the business using ancient techniques and how we can do the mindset reset to acquire new skill set. So all this help we do for everybody as education courses. And we also want to introduce these courses in American campuses so that there already many of the courses are running across American campuses. But we want to be officially part of the American campuses as part of the course curriculums. So any of you are interested in that, please contact me. My email is sattology@sattology.org, and we'll be very happy to work with you on educational side only. All right. So with that, I'll end it, and thank you all very much for joining me today at this late notice. And thank you, and Jai Jagannath, Jai Shri Ram. I'll take some questions here. Some people have joined. So India has sent a ship. Yes, it is true. सर ब्रिटिश एम्पायर और कंपनी दोनों अलग है या एक ही so before 1857 it was British company, East India Company. After 1857 was the British Crown. And I am really happy, Pankaj Sachdevaji, for concerned about the Hindu safety in Bangladesh. Yes, we have to do that. Jai Shri Ram. Yes, thank you. Yes, it is important. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining. Do join our courses. If you are in the US, have your children join our courses. And anyone who wants to learn Sanatan Dharma or Hindu culture or Hindu religion, you are all welcome to join. And our courses, yoga is certification course we offer every Tuesday. You should join to bring real yoga practices in your life. India has given many things to the world: yoga, cosmology, science, technology, everything is coming from India and now coming back to India also. So it is the cradle of human civilization. The mature, sophisticated civilization is India. Thank you all very much. Namaste, and I'll see you in the next show.